drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advance tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Hi, Charlie Stone again, and Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln will be joining me to talk about the Honda Spring event. Andy, I know this is a big event for you. Please tell us all about it.
I want to start out by thanking the Lincoln car buyers for an incredible year in 2025. It's just been announced that Honda of Lincoln is Nebraska's only Honda dealer to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award for 2025.
Wow, that's great, Andy. How many times now have you earned that President's Award?
It's a total of 20 times now, Charlie. The Honda Spring event is truly a big event for us. We have incredible savings on every remaining 2025 and every new 2026. Special low rates, long-term financing, and special lease rates.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what?
I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com. Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Husker fans, bring the whole family to the Nebraska Market and Fan Fest. Join them April 25th from 11 to 1 right outside Bowlin Stadium for a fun family event before Husker softball takes on Iowa for the final home series of the season. Shop from local crafters with handmade Husker merch like artwork, jewelry, and wall hangings, plus enjoy kids' games, face painting, and so much more. To find more information and lock in your tickets, head to Huskers.com today. Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for their members. Whether it's a range session to get accurate club distances, 18 holes with some buddies, or a one-on-one lesson with Back Nine's PGA teaching professional, their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators are there to help you lower your score in perfect conditions. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, the premier indoor golf experience.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour.
Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you'll never come.
Saturday, April 25th, Memorial Stadium.
Wish I didn't, but I do.
With special guests, Kings of Leon and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com. Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert. Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good. It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rise and shine, this throttle up Thursday, it's rise and shine. It's throttle up Thursday, it's rise and shine. It's throttle up Thursday, 'cause swim got lit till sleep. Rise and shine, it's throttle up Thursday.
Thank you.
Swim, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, we're going to get some precipitation. It's already spitting a little bit down here at 1040 O
I'm
Street.
pretty sure it stopped already.
No, it's sprinkling. When I walked in, the dome does not lie. The bald head, the cue ball.
That was just the sweat.
No,
you were nervous.
I always get nervous when I'm around you,
No,
man,
you
because
should-
who
you
you
shouldn't.
are. Because
You
of who
shouldn't.
you are, Swim. I mean, when I see you, I look at, I have aspirations of where I want to go.
Stop. Says the guy that spoke at
When
CHI Health Center
see
yesterday.
Swim smile, I can face the world. Oh. Swim, when I see you, seriously, I'm like, that's the man.
Stop.
That's where I want to go.
You need to be done.
I mean, in your,
You're
folks, let me
cut
ask
off.
you this. In
And
your
too
car,
much coffee on this morning.
No, I've only had 2 cups. In Swim's car, you know how people hang up like incense or something like that from the mirror, maybe some fuzzy dice, perhaps, something like that. Nick has all of the sideline lanyards that he's
That's
gotten
not
from around
true.
the country. So it's literally like a disco ball full of the best spots, the best suites, floor seats and suites, and it just reeks of I'm swimming.
I used to have a Hawaiian dancer in my car. Her name was Lalana. Lalana was what I named her when I was 16. But that's the only time. I'm not a bumper sticker guy. I have nothing against people that are bumper sticker people. I'm not a bumper sticker guy. I'm not a window sticker guy. Like I want it clean and everything. But the one thing that I will, if I ever did have something on a dash on something, it would be a little Hawaiian dancer.
Hawaiian dancer.
Have you ever had anything on your dash?
In my Cadillac Coupe de Ville in college. I actually, this is before your time. I actually had a fuzz detector.
Okay.
You don't even know what a fuzz detector is, do you?
No clue what it is.
Text line
sounds a little dicey. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is.
Text line. Phil, swim in on what a fuzz detector is. They're a must-have. I can't say a must-have, but text line. I'm not going to say anything until the text line lets us.
I think our text line might be a little glitchy right now.
Oh,
Jake
no.
Jake said that they've been having some issues with the text line.
No, it says, I see it right here. An incident has been posted to the status.
Yeah.
So you really can't. I'm just going to get some updates. You can't swim what a fuzz detector is and let you know when the po-po was close.
Oh, it's like a radar
It's
thing.
a radar
detector.
Yep. We call it the fuzz detector, man.
Gotcha.
So you knew if they were close, it would go bloop, 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 bloop,
Oh,
bloop,
yeah.
bloop, if they were close. So
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It saved me a few times.
Good.
One time it didn't, and I'm going to call him out. One of my best friends, he's a big brother to me. Boyd
Officer
Ober.
Jones, you should have never given me that ticket.
Yeah,
No.
this is Boyd Ober. He's the CEO of a local business here in town. Leadership Resources is the name of it.
Okay.
Nick goes, okay.
No, that's fine. I don't care.
Leadership Resources. We were coming back from the Sandhills. It's the only time I
Sure.
played out at the Sandhills. And we had played the Sandhills, Prairie Club, blah, blah, number of course out there. Anyway, we're leaving the Sandhills. This is when I had that. I didn't even, well, you weren't even, you might, yeah, you were born, but you're little. I had a BMW 740i.
Okay.
And that joker would get up. He goes, I bet you can't hit 110 by that bin up there. Because there's nothing out there.
Sure.
Chief, I was going 115.
AD. That's not good.
We get around the bend. Guess who's sitting right there?
Oh,
the Popo.
Yeah.
And man, he pulled me over. Boy, the car full of dudes just dying laughing because I had that joker rolling.
Yeah.
He goes, I bet you, he ended up paying me the money, but I just went towards the ticket anyway. And the police officer was pretty cool. He goes, hey, man. He goes, bro, you know why I park here? Because guys are leaving the course.
Yep.
There's no man's land. And he goes, you want the kitty to purr.
You know it's funny when you remember what the cop said to you.
This was like 15, 16 years ago. He
Yeah.
goes, you want the kitty to purr. I was like, and he goes, by the way, impressive around the corner.
Great job handling it. The only time, knock on wood, the only time I've gotten pulled over, it was when I was 16. And it was when I was 16, about a year after I started driving. So it was almost my 17th birthday. Trying to make a Super Bowl party from the north side of town to the south side of town during the halftime show.
You were on the north side.
I was on the north side. We were at some family friends.
DF, interesting.
Kind of like,
probably the new north side.
It was 84th and Layton.
Okay, okay.
so
You
I
were
don't
in
know.
Waverly.
Yeah. So I was trying to make it from their house to my buddy's house who lived in the like just on the Yankee Hill golf course at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was trying to make it from that side of town to the south side of town. It just to not miss any part of the game. And I'm driving down 40th Street, or not 40th Street, 80th, 84th Street, and it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone.
Oh,
and what do you know? Right after Vine, if you're going south on 84th, it changes from 45 to 40. And I had never been pulled over to that point.
Were you scared?
And I wasn't scared. He walks up to my window. He walks up to my window. So it's so funny because like I drive past. I speed past. I speed past. He's sitting in the middle lane.
Oh,
and all of a sudden I just see him just go. Or no, he's driving the opposite way, and I just see him do the U-turn in the middle on the middle of 84th. And I'm like, all right. So I didn't even just keep on going and I didn't wait for him to light me up.
Pulled over.
I went over to the neighborhood and I just started turning, and once he turned in, then he lit me up. And I was like, all right, there we go. I was like, I knew what I did. He walks up and he goes, sir, do you know what I stopped you? And I was like, well, I was going a little fast, I'm sure. And he goes, yeah, I got you going 60 and a 40. And I'm like, yep, you did.
Oh.
So now it's like,
Did you tell me he was on your way to a Super Bowl party?
I did. He's like, why are you going so fast? I said, sir, I'm trying to make it to 40th and Pine Lake before the third quarter starts. And he said, well, I don't know if you're going to make it now. I said, okay.
You're not. But Jack Russell's going to make it. Jack just waved at us. Look at that truck. I mean,
I can't see it.
You're going to see it's right to your right. You're going to see it in 1 second.
I have seen Jack's truck before.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my gosh,
dirty.
the eyes are blind. It's so bright.
It looks like Jack just pulled. I seriously think he has a jet splash coming out of his garage that he doesn't tell me about. Oh. Don't freak out. You pointed at me even.
Yeah, AD, watch yourself.
He has a car washing
thank you.
contraption in his driveway.
yeah. They said, sir, you frequent this place so much. Just take one home with you.
Take one home.
Yeah. Scott on the YouTube stream, because we know our text line is down right now because we haven't received a text since 8:12 a.m.
Right.
So our text line software is going through some maintenance right now. You can text us if you want to text us. You can reach out to us on our YouTube stream, Facebook stream,
Let me give you Nick's
Twitter.
personal cell phone right here.
Let's please not do that. That did happen one time. But anyway, so you can text us on the YouTube stream. Scott says, we thought we were slick. We had a ball cap on the dash to hide the radar detector.
Who? I'm looking at our text.
You weren't even listening.
I was looking at a text.
You weren't even listening.
You said
we thought we were slick. We had a ball cap on the dash to hide the radar detector.
Yes. Who is that?
Scott.
Scotty, you're spot on. You put a hat on it. I mean, anything just to cover, because you didn't want it just up there because they see it. It's kind of like, oh, you got one. He's going to put a little bit more on this ticket that you got.
Yeah.
So they were, I don't know. Do they still sell those anymore?
I couldn't tell. I've never used one. I don't know. I'm sure you can get them on the black market.
I've seen 3 of them in your dashboard right there.
Them, yeah. No, I'm terrible. I don't.
Hidden by your lanyards.
Yeah. No, I couldn't tell you. I'm sure. I mean, you can get kind of anything nowadays.
Yeah.
There was a guy that reached out. There was a guy that reached out to. Somebody I know. I'll say this. There's a guy that reached out to somebody I know and was like, hey, if you don't want to pay for cable, you can just go online and buy one of the boxes and you get every single subscription channel you want. And I'm like, that cannot be legal. And they're like, well, Amazon sells them. And I'm like, that tells me nothing.
There is a lot of people that hijack free TV. A lot of them.
I know.
I got to be honest. In college, I don't think we ever paid for cable.
Well,
we had a little thingamajiggy that I think it was our neighbors, actually. A little splicing would go on. You just, kind of capture a frequency, and next thing you know, you got all the channels.
That's how, I mean, I'll say this. When I was in college freshman year.
We are not recommending that.
Yeah, do not do this. When I was in college freshman year, I never paid for NFL, what was it, Red Zone?
Mm-hmm.
We got to watch NFL Red Zone every single weekend, though.
How did you guys do that?
Oh, there's sites, there's websites. I'm sure they put so many viruses on my laptop that I couldn't have done anything with. But I mean, it all worked out.
And Swim, there was one. I wasn't in college. It was oh gosh, it'll hit me later. I'll come back to it. It was a free downloading site. I was going to say text line, let me know, but I can't because it's down.
Yeah,
but there was a few.
This is going to be testing for you.
Yes, there was a few of them that they had, and it's going to hit me in a second. The name of them, but you can download music from this site and burn CDs.
Okay, I missed the day of burning CDs.
It got shut down after a while, though.
Gotcha.
And who knows how many viruses you were putting on your computer, but. It'll hit me. There was 2 of them.
I missed the days of burning CDs. I think it was on the burning CDs that era was maybe be on the what's it called?
LimeWire. I want to text you, Raph. Thanks.
I was just saying
it was called LimeWire.
We have a couple of people that said LimeWire, Napster.
Yeah, Napster. Yeah, Napster and LimeWire. Raph, thanks for LimeWire because it was green and I couldn't think of it. LimeWire. Thanks, Raffy. And Napster was the other one.
Gotcha.
So if you've seen the movie. Man, my mind is all over the place.
You don't say.
It's the one about Mark Zuckerberg in Facebook. I think it's called the something. Anyway.
Okay.
I can't think of anything this morning. But it was about Mark Zuckerberg, and the founder of Napster was part of the guys that wanted to be an early adapter.
CL Porter on our YouTube stream says Song Spy was another one that he used.
I hadn't heard of that one.
So I don't know. I miss, like I said, I miss the days of burning CDs. I caught it on the very back end of it because when I was growing up, we had the iPod Nanos. We had the it was the Nanos, the Touches. What was big in my childhood, like when I was 7 to 10, I remember asking for it for Christmas. I mean, almost every year, or my birthday was like, can I get an MP3 player? Or like, and it was the coolest thing when I'll never forget this. Like I had obviously a CD player, and then I had like my sister had an iPod Nano, and I just remember it was like blue, and it was the coolest thing. And then I asked for my birthday one year, I was like, I want this touchscreen MP3 player, because touchscreens had just come out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to fake it. It's going to be looking like I have a phone. This is going to be sick. Ended up getting it. It worked out really well. But that was back when like wired headphones were a thing and all that. So yeah, MP3 players, man.
Those were the days. The name of that movie is called The Social Network.
Okay.
And but yeah, the founder of Napster wanted to be an early investor into Facebook back in the day. But yeah, LimeWire, Napster. What did he say it was? SongSync?
Yeah, somebody said SongSpy.
SongSpy.
Justin and Hickman said you had to have a cool MP3 player for the school field trips.
Oh yeah, you
100%.
had to have something rocking. You had to have something rocking.
Yeah.
And the Walkmans. I mean, you'd walk on. In fact, there's an old picture of me, Eric Stokes, and Riley Washington at the Orange Bowl Media Day, and I had these big Sony headphones. And one of the former team, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been TV. Might have been Beelan was like, man, AD had Beats before Beats came out.
Hey, they're coming back. Like the over-the-head headphones are starting to come back.
Yeah,
like it used to be like the AirPods and everything. And I can't, I feel naked if I don't have AirPods in, like whether it's with traveling, whether it's in the gym. But now, like, I think Apple created, shocker, right? Apple created some like over the ear or over the head headphones. And they're like these big bulky things that people love. I don't know. They're big in the gyms with the females.
Well, so the one that I have, Swim, for the gym, those ones by The Rock.
Okay.
Those they're Under Armour, and
but those are just the wireless ones like hook with your ears, right?
They're like
over
these.
the
they're over the ears.
I didn't realize
and they smell like complete toes.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
But you can wash the earphones. I really do. But the ones I travel with, now I have my earbuds.
Yeah.
But when I'm on a plane, I put on these Bose noise canceling ones. Because it can't, dude. You literally cannot hear the person talking.
That's how it is. That's how it is with the AirPods that I have.
The pods cancel out noise too.
So if you get the AirPod Pros, I mean they make everything now, right? Like it's like AirPods Pro, AirPod Maxes. What is the difference? Well, I just know that on the Pros, and the only reason I know this is because the ones I specifically wanted to purchase was like you can turn the noise canceling on and off in them, and so
that's kind of cool.
It works out. It works really well.
About 300, 3 bones.
I can't remember how
they
much
probably
they
hit
are.
you for at least
three. Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, 3 bills. And the thing, I tell you what, though, Swim.
But how often I use them, it's like you know they're so valuable.
Apple is expensive, but I tell you what, I'd never go back to a PC. And all their products are just and it's my opinion.
Yeah. The next like purchase that I need to make for that. So I need to talk to Trip, our friend at Computer Hardware, because here's the thing. Like, so I bought my MacBook Pro back when I was going into my freshman year of college, because in the journalism school and stuff, we do so much stuff with the Adobe Creative Suite. So like Adobe Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Lightroom, like Adobe Audition. There's so much that you do projects on, because I don't know if anybody knows this. Like the way that the journalism college at Nebraska UNL is set up, you don't take tests. You don't take paper tests. It's all semester long projects.
Nia's doing one right now.
And it's incredible. It works out really, really well. And it's really cool because you basically every single class throughout the semester is like, all right, we're going to build off of what we learned last week on your project. And if you just stay on time to everything with all the assignments, I suppose, guess what? At the end of the semester, your project's done. You don't have to stress about a paper final. And so you were always using for your personal projects on your personal laptops, you're always using like heavy duty software and processing stuff of like Adobe Premiere Pro or and my thing sounds like a rocket ship if you load one of those things. But now I don't need it. Like I don't need that big clunky thing anymore. And so it runs perfectly well. But I'm debating whether or not like it's the next thing is a MacBook Air just something smaller, or if I want to just go like the iPad route and get one of those keyboards that attach to it. I don't know. I don't know. I wish we had the text line right now, because I would love like genuine opinions on some of this stuff.
I like my iPad. Like, as you know, I keep all with me just in case of backup. This is my own little term for it. I call it my jockey monitor.
Yeah.
You know, when I, especially, and all, not only that, but when I'm on airplanes, I like this because it's smaller. It doesn't take as much as the tray, etc. And quite honestly, when I'm working, I watch TV and other things on
exactly.
it.
And I like to, you know, it'd be nice sometimes like during pressers and things, like to be able to take notes and not have to have this giant laptop on my hand. So anyway, it is anyway. Okay, I got a text in from Scaper. He texted my personal number. Scaper did. Said, I will never forget pressing play and record on a tape player to record audio over whatever was previously recorded as a kid. Better times. That's how I got my first ringtone. I never wanted to pay.
That's good memory.
I never, on the slide phone that we talked about, my favorite song at the time was Pompeii by Bastille. Anyway, don't talk about it. So
I've never heard of it.
It's okay. It's the ayo 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 ayo. And if you close your eyes. So anyway.
And if you close your eyes.
Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. That was my favorite song when I was like 12. Got my little slide phone.
Very Quinn 92.
No, it's not.
It's very Quinn 92.
It is not even close.
Your music taste has not changed very much.
That is crazy.
Very Quinn 92.
So anyway, but I remember, you know, it's funny that you said that, Scaper, because I remember holding my slide phone up to my mom's desktop computer, and I'd be like, all right, can I get clear audio as the song is recorded off of YouTube? And that'd be my ringtone.
Oh, Swim, you have easier times than we did. If you're 45 or older, try recording a song on KFRX when the DJ kept talking. He would talk,
shut up.
Yeah, he would talk for like 2.5 minutes of the song.
That's so funny. That's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
Shut up, Casey Kasem, and let me get the song I'm trying to get.
I'm trying to bootleg a song here for my ringtone. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
And don't let it be a Saturday night with the old station KZUM back in the day, because the DJ will be playing, oh, this is your slow jam. Bum, 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 bum. I'm like, would you just let Morris Day play the song?
Oh, my God. That's incredible. Oh, man.
Those were better times.
What a time to be alive.
Better times. Now we just swim. Think about this. And I'm going to mention this when we come back.
Kids have it easy nowadays.
We're going to mention this because thinking of changes, this fits right in. There's particular players from that you got me privy to this morning on my way in that's looking to make hopefully there's a change in the NCAA to where this particular individual may be able to come back, not just him, but others around the country. We'll discuss when we come back. It's The Drive.
When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos. When the weather heats up, cool down with Amigos' new frosted lemonades and limeades. Icy, fruity, and oh so refreshing. Start with a zesty lemonade or limeade base. Then choose blue raz, cherry, or strawberry to create your personalized flavor mix. Amigos tops it all with a swirl of frosty vanilla ice cream. Whether you're soaking up the sun or just need a cool pick-me-up, these frosty delights are summer in a glass. Chill out with a frosted lemonade at Amigos.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
I'm Dr. Jeremy Hosine, candidate for the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Husker athletics has never been stronger. Let's champion the same mindset across our entire university: academics, research, and opportunity. As a neurosurgeon, former regent, and proud Husker, I'm running to stand up for NU's future because this matters to my family and yours. On May 12th, vote Dr. Jeremy Hosine for regent, for our students, for our future, and for Nebraska.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for something fun tonight? Axe throwing, local beer, and great vibes are waiting at Arbor Axe House. From casual nights out to celebrations and team events, it all starts here. Reserve a lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Hi, Charlie Stone again, and Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln will be joining me to talk about the Honda Spring event. Andy, I know this is a big event for you. Please tell us all about it.
I want to start out by thanking the Lincoln car buyers for an incredible year in 2025. It's just been announced that Honda of Lincoln is Nebraska's only Honda dealer to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award for 2025.
Wow, that's great, Andy. How many times now have you earned that President's Award?
It's a total of 20 times now, Charlie. The Honda Spring event is truly a big event for us. We have incredible savings on every remaining 2025 and every new 2026. Special low rates, long-term financing, and special lease rates.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association is excited to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advanced tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
We're going to start off our Thursday with a good amount of sunshine before clouds increase ahead of a chance for some thunderstorms. A slight risk of severe weather later on today, and we could see thunderstorms with some large hail and some strong wind gusts this afternoon and this evening. That's after we hit a high temperature of 80. Those storms will clear out tonight, 45 for a low, and 70 tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Aaron Dowden for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour.
Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you'll never come.
Saturday, April 25th, Memorial Stadium.
Wish I didn't, but I do.
With special guests, Kings of Leon and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com.
Heard you coming.
Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this Throttle Up Thursday. The wind is throttled up a little bit down here at 1040 O Street. Folks, if you're downtown, stop in and see us. Hot coffee, cold coffee, or just nothing. Just come and chill. Bring a laptop, bring a book.
Yeah.
Lots of meetings that take place down here at the mill. A lot of people get a lot of work done, so definitely stop by. Folks, this segment is brought to you by our partner and teammate, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, who's been a long time, and awesome agent and also a friend since 1999. Is trusted. Visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward. Give him a call at 402-421-9100. He can help protect your home, your vehicle, your family, even your future. Again, give him a call at 402-421-9100, and him or one of his amazing teammates will help you out and get you settled up. Jack Russell, Farm Bureau Financial Services. Swim, some interesting news that you made me privy to this morning. The NCAA 5 for Fighting.
Yeah.
What if it was 5 for Fighting? That's a good group. You know that, right?
Well, that's basically what a penalty in the AD. This is we could save it for the 10 o'clock hour. Remind me to talk to you about the Stanley Cup playoffs, because last night, and I know we have hockey fans, AD. They're in the Philadelphia Flyers.
Hold on, wasn't there some fans that got it jacked that messed up the play?
Maybe.
Wait, I'll let you tell me.
So Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins series. If anybody on the text line or on the YouTube stream, since our text line's not working, if anybody on the YouTube or Facebook stream knows what I'm about to say, there was a moment in the game last night where each team had 5 guys in the penalty box. Oh, it was an all-out fight. It was an all-out brawl in the first. Because think about it, you have 2 Pennsylvania teams going at it: the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Dude, so who ended up winning?
The Flyers ended up winning, but there was a moment. There was a moment when there was a total of 10 guys in the penalty box. Oh, it was incredible!
Wow,
those guys were squished like sardines in there. It was incredible.
Okay, so how long do you have to stay in there?
Well, it depends on the
severity
of the infraction, right? Because like when you said 5 for fighting, the reason I thought about hockey is because it's a 5-minute major if you start fighting.
Wow. Yeah, we got to dig into
anyway.
That.
We can talk about that later.
Well, folks, the 5 for 5 in NCAA is finally showing some leadership. NCAA finally is. For years under Mark Emmert, schools wanted direction, and now they're getting it from Charlie Baker. Charlie Baker, I think, some of the things NCAA is trying to do, I'm thinking, what are you doing here? This one right here, I kind of like. I do. It could be the biggest structural change in college athletics since the 70s. Here's the shift: 4 seasons in 5 years. 2 5 years to play period age-based clock. So once that clock starts, clock starts after high school graduation or age 19, modeled after youth sports, under 18, under 20. It's a simpler, cleaner system. Swim, what's your initial thoughts on this? Because you sent this to me. I started digging into this a little bit more. What's your initial thoughts?
I mean, essentially, so the 5 for 5, and there's a reason we're bringing this up. There's a Nebraska-focused reason why we're bringing this up is the 5 for 5 would essentially eliminate medical hardships, and it would also eliminate red shirts. It allows, and the reason that the NCAA wants this and Charlie Baker is pushing for this is because think about how we've talked about and how we've referenced the NCAA in the last couple of years. Very little control on any situation, it feels like, number one. Number two is everybody is suing everybody. The NCAA gets sued if the day ends in Y. And then the NCAA sits there and they have to make these case-by-case decisions, and there's no consistency to them. And so, because then it's essentially the NCAA will deny a fifth year or another year of eligibility for somebody, sometimes a sixth year, sometimes a seventh year.
For no rhyme or reason.
Right. But they'll deny it.
Right.
But then what the player will do, and at the advice of his agent or of his representation, what they'll do is then they'll start to sue the NCAA and they'll appeal it. And the courts will take naturally a little bit longer to decide on some things once an appeal or once a lawsuit comes into play. And so then what happens? Oh, you know what? We're going to grant you I'm trying to think, like injunction. We're going to grant you an injunction. So right now, while we're trying to figure this whole thing out on the side, you can play. Don't worry. Everybody gets their way. So basically the NCAA with this 5-for-5 is trying to eliminate that, eliminate the case-by-case decisions. Just say, hey, and part of this, not to bring politics into it, but you have to a certain extent, because this stems from the executive order that President Trump signed a few weeks ago at the start of April. And so that's where this kind of all stems from, trying to regulate transfers, trying to get rid of the case-by-case decisions, and to bring this to Nebraska basketball specifically. There's a young man, Robin Washut, friend of the station, also reported this yesterday. Jamarcus Lawrence, if the 5-for-5 is passed, would be somebody that wants to return to Nebraska.
That would be a thing of beauty to have him back another year, man.
Well, and this is where it gets really interesting, because you've brought in a couple of guards, right? You have 3 open spots on your roster. Nebraska basketball does right now. You have 3 open spots in your roster. Now, and this is all speculative. I'm not sure what role they want a guy like Jacob Lanier to play. I don't know what type of role they want. Like, and I'm going across the board in terms of guards and forward, smaller forwards. Colin Rice, obviously you have Price Sanford involved. You have Lenhart, who you just got from Utah Valley. You have the Minnesota transfer, right? You have Will Cooper in the fold, who's a little bit of a bigger guard. Like, you have a lot of bodies here, because Nebraska can't, like, and Fred Hoiberg's talked about this, like, you can't bank on them passing this 5-for-5.
Right. You
if
can't.
that makes sense.
You can't.
You can't operate as if, they're going to pass it.
You have
we're
to
going to get
operate
Jamarcus
as if
back.
it's not going
Yeah,
to.
right? Exactly.
And especially when you
so,
talk about the NCAA, there's no telling.
Yeah. And there's no telling on when it'll all get passed or when it'll all take care of itself. And so this is where it just gets like, this is where I'm not envious of coaches, I'm sure, because I mean, you're sitting here like, all right, what's going to happen throughout all of this? But I just think that when you see, Nebraska basketball, that is intriguing into what could Jamarcus Lawrence bring back for Nebraska. Man, you talk about an experienced ball handler, somebody that was also a part of your most successful team in school history. Like there's a lot of benefits to that. And, we all talk about it and make fun of it when guys don't close the yearbook unless it's for our team.
Oh yeah.
Right.
When it's our team, it's
Hey,
like, oh,
come
man.
on back. Welcome back. I got my arms open wide.
Let it be somebody else.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So, we'll see what happens. And I would imagine that at some point they'll pass this, because once again, the NCAA is probably tired of getting sued.
Here's some key questions, concerns, though. Will current athletes be grandfathered in? What about exceptions, such as military service?
Yeah.
You go back, swim this before your time. But David Robinson did his time, military service at Navy, before he went and played for the San Antonio Spurs. You look at religious missions, people of the Mormon faith that have their missions trip for a while. You look at pregnancy.
Sure.
All those could still face legal challenges despite the simplification of this initiative.
Yeah. And that's where, I mean, it's crazy, because the NCAA, as still as they are the quote unquote governing body of it, this is where it'll get interesting, because you always feel like, all right, everything feels temporary, right? All the decisions that leadership groups or committees, all the committees that they have across college athletics, regardless of sport. And correct me if you feel, say differently if you feel differently. Like, it just all feels temporary. And in regards to the 5 for 5, like, I look at this and I go, all right, yeah, like in theory, on paper, right off the bat, it sounds great. Take away the red shirts, right? Allow, hey, guess what? Imagine, especially in a sport. I was talking to Jalen Reyes about this actually. And he was saying that, hey, we don't get 4 games like football does to see if we want to redshirt somebody. We don't get, like football is a third of their season, right? So volleyball, they play, however many games, 30 games or whatever. And it's like, so a third of that would be, can volleyball players play 10 games and not burn their red shirt? Basketball plays, around 30. Can they play 10 games and not burn their red shirt? This would eliminate the red shirt piece of it. But then I don't even know, because I'm not smart enough. Like, there's a lot smarter people than us that will find loopholes and then you're kind of back at the same situation, trying to just put toothpaste back in the tube, as you say.
Swim, for every rule that's been passed in sports or out of sports, there's always someone that's trying to find a way to circumvent it, to get around. And it's just human nature, so this is, like I said, it's interesting. But like you mentioned, someone, I think you're spot on. Coach Hoiberg and company have to plan as if it's not going to.
Oh, 100%.
You cannot be caught waiting on something that may never happen. Then you get courts and, the law involved with it. They're not going to, they move at a snail's pace at times, and sometimes rightfully so. They want to collect all the information, et cetera. But you want to stay out of the judicial system if you can. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, man. Interesting to happen. Again, that's the NCAA's proposal from the leadership, Charlie Baker. I think it's interesting. We'll see how quickly it happens. 4 seasons and 5, what it is right now. They're trying to propose 5 years to play 5 age-based clock. We'll keep up with that, folks. When we come back, quick history segment, and then we got the NFL draft, and we'll go over the draft, but also Huskers drafted past 20 years.
And after that 5-minute segment, sorry. Back to your regular scheduled programming.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour.
Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you'll never come.
Saturday, April 25th, Memorial Stadium.
Wish I didn't, but I do.
With special guests, Kings of Leon and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com.
I think I heard you coming.
Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at StarterHeyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advance tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
Spring Sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge.
Challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The one and only Monster Jam. Big air, backflips, and all-out racing. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena May 2nd and 3rd.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
Husker fans, bring the whole family to the Nebraska Market and Fan Fest. Join them April 25th from 11 to 1 right outside Bowlin Stadium for a fun family event before Husker softball takes on Iowa for the final home series of the season. Shop from local crafters with handmade Husker merch like artwork, jewelry, and wall hangings, plus enjoy kids' games, face painting, and so much more. To find more information and lock in your tickets, head to huskers.com today.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $197 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008753 at $99 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,252 at signing, no security deposit required, tax, title, and license fees extra, residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 4/30/26.
Wow, I have never seen you work out this much.
Gotta get in shape. New game. Must play.
New game?
Yeah. Nebraska Lottery's new game. Millionaire for life. $1 million a year. For life.
Wow, that's incredible. I better get in shape too. Can I borrow those 5-pound weights when you're done?
Yeah, sure.
Play Millionaire for Life. Just $5 and drawings every day. Top prize odds 1 in 22 million.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. Wish the text line worked before we could wrap with you, but that is not functional yet.
They might be sending it in, but there'll be a moment where it all just catches up and we have like a flood of 1,500 texts.
Be like when you wake up and you had your phone off for a while.
Yeah.
You see like,
well, when you're popular like AD, that's the case.
yeah, right. No, it's like Nick Sater.
No.
Told you just to be you.
It's all the people that I don't want to talk to. Oh no, I'm kidding.
Folks, we've got some great history today. In today's history, in 2016, Swim's going to love this. CBSSports.com bestows the title of Kicker U on Nebraska. Kicker U. They examined some of the most successful NFL kickers have come from over the last decades on names of the team of the real Kicker U. And some of those were Nebraska during that time. It was Florida State. Nebraska was on there. Texas, Washington was on there as well. Here's what it says about Nebraska. It's telling that Nebraska hasn't shown up much in the Position U series. The corners haven't replicated success of the 80s and 90s. Yet tell us something we don't know, okay? Or early 2000s, which is showing in talent and is sent to the NFL. Kicker, however, is one notable exception. Josh and Chris Brown both had great careers in the pros. Alex Henry spent 4 years in the NFL. And then Florida State had theirs as well. But Nebraska had 281 starts, one Pro Bowler, one draft pick, 285 points total. Florida State came in at second at 264 NFL starts, which surprised me because it seemed like Florida State that we were surpassed, that we're over them at that time of this article, obviously, because this article is dated. That's why it's history, because it was 2016. A lot of things have changed since then, but I thought that was interesting, man, but it was right during those times, with Josh and Chris Brown and those, Henry and those fellas.
Do you know what Alex Henry's up to nowadays?
I have no idea. idea.
He's a guy we don't get to hear about from very often.
Foreman, if you're listening, man, have you heard anything from Alex?
Yeah, I'd be curious. How about this? On this day in 1954, Hammer and Hank Aaron, out of his 755 career home runs, obviously second all time, he hit his first today in 1954. The first of 755 home runs for Hammer and Hank Aaron today.
72 years ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
My goodness.
Wow. Hammer and Hank Aaron. It's a great last name, too.
Yeah. Hammer and Hank Aaron.
Folks, when we come back.
I'm trying to see if there's anything more recent.
More recent NFL. Not NFL.
Joe Burrow was drafted first overall today. That's basically
How many years ago was that?
2020. 6 years.
And he's been hurt how many of those 6 years? Every year?
Yeah, right.
In some shape or form.
Hold on. We have text line.
Is it back?
We have text line.
Oh, yes, it is.
How about that? We have one text. So we might not have gotten all your texts from throughout the show.
Yeah, they probably just got.
But it appears that
Henry.
we have text line. Henry brings us back.
Henry,
send in
Hank.
your texts, if you will, if you want to.
You know what happens every Wednesday at 10:15?
What's that?
In Lincoln?
Is it the tornado siren?
Yeah. A buddy of mine who had just moved to town, Quentin Brown. He's the CEO. This is a nonprofit of Educare here in town.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to stream for no free shout out. You'd be the Grinch for sure.
This is just crazy. Look at this. How about this? Hi, Rubber Duck from LinkedIn says, hi, little Nick. Barney says, good morning, guys. Henry said, we should get a photo together, AD. Oh, because he's got the great first name. He's saying that. That's why he's saying Henry Hank,
I'd love
Cub
it.
Skirt says, let's go. Good morning, gents. There you go. We're back. Anyway, I'm sorry. I think I cut you off in the middle of your story.
I don't even know what I was saying now.
All right. Well, let's go to break.
I honestly don't know what
Must not have been important.
We'll
That's
be back.
crazy. That's wild.
Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this April, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. April's cream cheese flavor is Green Goddess. Pair it with a Cadbury latte, and don't forget their caramel chocolate croissants. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas, and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
This is Grant Wister. I played at Nebraska, and after football, I wanted to build something in Nebraska that I was genuinely proud of. Champ Roofing is that. We built the whole company around one idea: do the job right and treat people well. Roof replacements, inspections, gutters, siding, whatever you need, our team is going to show up, communicate with you, and handle it with real care. Nebraska homeowners deserve that. Visit us at champ-roofing.com or call 402-858-7449.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Looking for something fun tonight? Axe throwing, local beer, and great vibes are waiting at Arbor Axe House. From casual nights out to celebrations and team events, it all starts here. Reserve a lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert, driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of BJ Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Lafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good.
It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. The text line is back. The sun is shining. The world is good again. Oh, it's partly cloudy.
Yeah, it's partly cloudy.
Partly. But
Give it 5 minutes. It might poke through.
It might poke through. It's better than nothing, though. You know?
It is.
You know what, Swim?
Look, you know what I've noticed
What's
is how quick everything's gotten green.
Yes. It's going to get a lot greener because we got a lot of rain coming, buddy.
Well, it seemed like the it seemed like the trees were bare 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, things have greened up. You can tell in the yards too.
Yeah.
You know, just
I can tell my allergies out of my left eye right now.
Big time, huh?
Oh yeah, it's really itchy.
But you know what, Swim?
You know, my left eye's always got the lazy eyelid going. It's worse today. Like it looks like you look on the screen, it looks like I got my left eye closed.
See, allergies to me are the weirdest thing in the it does.
I know. It looks like I got my left eye closed. Like, Nick, are you okay?
Or maybe you didn't sleep that much. So either allergies or lack of sleep, one of the
I had to throw it in there.
Oh, it's my allergies.
It is. Something's itchy.
Hey, Rav, DFJ. My allergies.
No, sorry. I was
allergic to your bed?
I was up late watching the Cubs win 8 in a row.
Cubs they're on a hot streak right now.
8 in a row. Swept the Mets, swept the Phillies.
They're on a hot streak right now.
Man.
And I like this text you sent us. It had the song playing in the background too.
Did you like
I did pick that up.
I played that at Touch Tunes, over Touch Tunes.
Yeah.
So I watched the Cubs game last night at our friends at Liquid Assets over on 27th Yankee Hill. Because every year, AD, and I haven't done it yet this year because it's a little more complicated than usual. Every year I buy MLB TV. That's the only one of like the season-long subscription services. What?
Let me ask you an honest question.
Yeah.
Are you ganking that service or are you actually paying for it?
No. Every year so far I've bought it. This year was the first year that I haven't. I just didn't because here's the reason. The ESPN bought the rights to Major League Baseball TV.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, I don't know if anybody's dealt with like ESPN subscriptions, but there's like ESPN Unlimited, and you can't have MLB TV unless you have ESPN Unlimited.
It's complicated.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
And so I just said, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to do it. And so I didn't buy MLB TV this year, and I'm going through withdrawals. I'll be honest. Like I'm going through withdrawals, but Liquid Assets does have every MLB baseball game, Major League Baseball game. And so I'll go and I'll watch the Cubs games there quite often. And so I was watching it last night and then over Touch Tunes. Do you know what Touch Tunes are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So over Touch Tunes, it's like a jukebox.
Mhm.
Today's version of jukebox.
Yeah. Yep.
I played the Go Cubs Go song. I was by myself though.
Oh boy. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was very crowded in there
It
last night.
wasn't. I was by
I
myself.
think it was you and the bartender.
I was literally just singing the Go Cubs Go song by myself. Speaking of, should we play it? No. I joke.
DF said the sun is shining. There's plenty of light. A new day is dawning. Sunny and bright. Is DF in the house? It's DF in the house.
He's a poet and didn't even know it.
It's a poet. Oh, I like that. I like what you did there. What you did there. Poet didn't even know it. Swim, you cracked me up when you mentioned the draft. You're like, well, it's going to be a short segment. It's not going to be as short as what you think. Well, in recent times, it is. I mean, let's just call it what it is. There's not been a lot of Nebraska guys getting drafted. I mean, that's just, there ain't no way, there's no and there's buts to beat about that. But here's the deal. Swim, Emmett Johnson possibly become the first running back drafted since when?
For Nebraska?
Yep.
2015.
You're spot on.
Yep.
Think about that, y'all. At Nebraska U, names of Keith Jones, the late Calvin Jones, Leotis Flowers, the late Kenny Clark, the late LP, Amir Abdullah, Corey, the man Buckhalter, Mike Rozier, Dougie Fresh, DeBose. I could go on and on and on.
Even lower draft picks like Roy Halou. We're talking like low draft like that. Roy Halou was, I believe, he was a fourth round draft pick.
Not one in 11 years.
Yeah,
not one. So Swim, to me, I hope this drought ends sooner rather than later. I would love for that thing to get going. But Swim, this draft, it's been a minute. You know, we haven't been consistent. We're just telling the facts here. We've not exactly been a draft factory lately. Low number or zero picks. Shut out completely in 2019 and just 2 years ago in 2024.
Yeah.
Only 1 year in the last decade with 3+ draft picks. That was in 2022. So that's not the Nebraska standard. I did catch a piece of my buddy JP, my Oscar brother JP, talking about that's not this. If we lower that, we can't start getting to the point we're lowering standards. I know it seemed like that, but it just sucks to even think that way. But it's like he said, it's just not been the standard of what it was in years past. Put it that way. Andy Janovich still represents, 2016. He was a 6th round guy.
Yeah.
It's just the peaks and valleys. 2010, Ndamukong Suh, of course, top tier. 2011, 7 players were drafted. 2015, 2nd round studs, of course, Abdullah and Gregory. And then 2022, the best guys modern. You would probably say maybe Cam Taylor-Britt and a Cam Jurgens.
Yeah, I mean, Cam Jurgens got that second deal. That's what you kind of look for is who's able to get that big, large, lucrative second contract, and Cam was able to do that. 60-some mil.
Yeah.
So
from right there in Beatrice, Nebraska, man.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
You mentioned the 2 years. 2019 was the first year, I believe, since 1962. Somebody can fact check that for me. But I believe since 1962, that ended the streak of a Husker being drafted every single draft since 62. And it's just, it goes to show, and it's something that we talked about yesterday, AD, that like it's important to be able to adapt to the current college landscape. It's needed. You have to know and have to have a plan. But AD, man, if you can't coach, like if you, like, simply put, if you can't coach and develop, like the ultimate goal for a lot of these transfers, sure, there might be some money goals driven, right? They might be money driven, but also they might want to make it to the NFL. And I mean, with your quarterback that left, that was a large piece of it. And I think that it's safe to say that right now there's a lot of guys, whether they start their career at Nebraska or they're thinking about, considering transferring to Nebraska. I don't know how confident they are that there's staff members in place that can get them to that level. And unfortunately, the lack of draft picks, the lack of high draft picks, it doesn't do Nebraska any favors.
Swim, nothing you said is inaccurate. Every program has a scorecard.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a scorecard, every individual. And one of the modules, if you will, one of the columns is NFL, how many guys you're producing. Now, obviously, we're talking about a Power 5 team, a Power 5 conference, Power 5 Big Ten team. You look at the DNA in Nebraska, our program. Now, again, I know some are going to push back. But like, dude, we haven't been relevant in X amount of years. I get that. The last time we were relevant, 2017, when we look at it. 2016, when Bo was when Bo was here.
That'd been like 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
2014, 2015, 2014, really 2014. So 12 years.
Yeah, 2015 was Riley's first year.
2014 was the last year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the reality.
You had one good year with Mike Riley where you started out undefeated,
but they did not finish it. They
ended up
getting boat raced the rest of the season.
Yeah, a 62-3 loss to Ohio State mixed in there.
It's been 12 years, man.
Yeah.
It's been 12 years. And those years, and it's like my parents would always say, the days go slow, but the years go fast. These 12 years have come up very quickly. In 12 years, Nebraska's been through Riley, Frost, and who knows what's going to happen with Rule this fourth year going in. Swim, here's the reality, man. You mentioned the key piece, development. There are schools who have less resources, less talent, definitely don't have the rabid fan base we have, that have produced more NFL players.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Swim, like you mentioned, it comes down, obviously recruiting is huge, but you got to be able to develop, man. You have to be able to develop.
This is, whenever this conversation comes up, I love to talk about one position group, and that's offensive line. Because you want to know where Nebraska has fallen, and this isn't a hot take. This isn't a a unique take where it hasn't been discussed before, but this is just putting facts and numbers behind it now. Since 2013, Nebraska has had 5 offensive linemen drafted. 13 years.
To be pipeline years.
Yeah, right. In 13 years, those 5.
That seems absolutely absurd.
Those 5. Was Spencer Long in 2014, Alex Lewis in 2016, Brendan Hymas in 2021, Matt Farniok in 2021, and Cam Jurgens in 2022. There's your 5. And in all honesty, and this is nothing against 4 of those 5, but there's only one that was not that stuck around in the league. And so we talk about all the pieces that when you're talking about transfers and things. Now, granted, right, Nebraska, this current staff, they can only be really held accountable for the last 3 years, right? Okay, if we want to go off the last 3 years, no offensive lineman drafted, and so that's where you sit there and go, man. It feels like everything's working against you. And in the last 3 years, O'Shawn Mathis, Trey Palmer, Ty Robinson, Thomas Fidone. Your highest round draft pick, and he's done well in the league, Ty Robinson in the 4th round. Mm-hmm. And we can't sit here and be naive that teams across the country don't look at this and negatively recruit against Nebraska as well.
You know what, Slim? Okay, speaking of recruiting, I literally was just at the event I spoke at yesterday. I'll talk about that later today. But I met Terrence Samuel. He's the wide receivers coach for Kansas. He's good friends with Ted Gilmore, for Nebraska's former receivers coach. But Terrence Samuel is the receivers coach at University of Kansas. Mm-hmm. Well, his sister came up to me. She purchased a book, and she goes, was talking to her, and she goes, "My brother coaches for Kansas, KU." She mentioned. I was like, I didn't know Terrence, but I heard him through Ted because he was at Michigan State prior to. So we had a FaceTime, and he sent me I need to return this text, but solid dude. When was one thing he was talking about. He goes, and we were FaceTiming literally as at a book site. I'm doing a FaceTime with their brother, and he goes, but man, with this recruiting right now with the NIL, it goes with this, the new facilities. He goes, some schools, he goes, it's a constant thing with recruiting right now. It's nonstop, Swim. Well, it's nonstop,
and I it's
within
important
the parameters, of course, but it's nonstop,
and it's important for. I mean, I don't think. Let me say this. This is just a general blanket statement. This is not how I feel about the current staff. This is not me using the current staff as me insinuating that they feel this way. You can't use the facilities, the resources as a crutch to not do your job. Like, just because there's resources and facilities and things that are accessible for these players, you are still put in this spot to coach.
That's got to be more of an incentive to do it.
And in all seriousness, it's more of you need to coach like you don't have them.
Swim, here's the deal, man. What you just said. Okay. Here's what can happen at times when I was just telling my nephew. My nephew has an amazing gym at their house in one of their buildings, okay? Weights, treadmills, rims. And I was telling him, some of these kids you're going to be seeing playing in Select League, they play on a basketball rim with no net, courts terrible, but you just got to want it more.
Yeah.
And when you have all these facilities, Swim, to your point, sometimes it's easy to get complacent. Sometimes it's easy to say, well, yeah, we got the best of the best. And I'm not saying they're doing that, but I'm simply saying is people sometimes who don't have as much will go further because they realize they don't. And they realize in order to stay on par or to beat these teams, I'm going to have to put in that much more work and effort.
Yeah.
So sometimes, man, when you're living high on the hog or you have all of these entities around you and all of these resources, sometimes it's easy to kind of get lazy. Sometimes it's easy to take it for granted. When you have a fan base that has shown up every year since 1962, well, they're going to be here anyway. Sometimes it's easy to take those things for granted or really not invest in the time and, effort as you should. I'm not saying that's happening all the time, but I am saying this. You better be very careful because this landscape has changed in college sports to where now it's like, you know what? To your point, Dick, I don't care about your fancy weight room.
Yeah.
How many players you produce and kicking out to the league? I'll go to a place without the resources and the fandom, which we've seen already, guys who have left. I want to be developed. I want to get a chance to go to the next level. I don't care how big your weight room is. I don't care if you've had sellout streaks since 1962. I care about winning.
Yeah.
Period. In fact, I'll go to a school without the notoriety that's been boat racing your school, said school, whether it's Nebraska or anywhere else. So at the end of the day, to your point, Swim, you can't get fascinated and fall asleep at the wheel because you have these nice facilities. No, that ought to be more reason to say because we got these nice facilities, let's absolutely exhaust every bit of it.
It should make our job easier.
Absolutely.
It should make our job easier, not make it less demanding.
And you know what, Swim? It's another, and a huge one. You've mentioned this. It's another indictment why you better freaking win. You have no excuses.
Yeah. It was really interesting. Just some of the stuff that Matt Rule talks about, and how they're using this, that they talk about how they're tired of hearing about the schedule and everything. And unfortunately, I mean, that's where hearing Jason Peter this morning, which by the way, great hats off to Early Break folks because they had a great conversation with Jason today. There was a lot that he told and the craziest, it was such an interesting and kind of glaring sentiment that he said or statement that he said when he said, look, we were all told that the program was burning when Mike Riley was 19-19. And he said, right now, the head coach has the same exact record. And I will admit, I had no clue. I had no clue that both coaches right now at the same exact point are 19-19. No idea. And that's something that as we've been on the air and like even when we're on commercial break and I'm just pondering certain things, that is crazy to think about. There's a lot more here right now. And it's just it's at the end of the day, results driven business. And we can't say it enough.
It's results, Swim. And the reality is this, man. This year, I don't give a flying rat's you know what about who you play. That's your schedule. It's your schedule. Are you going to perform or not?
And so
I just
this is where
I think
so.
So
Byron the Hog Farmer says this, and this is where we can get into. Okay, so Byron the Hog Farmer, and I somewhat agree with him. He says they didn't inherit the same program. Rule hasn't been good, but that's not comparable. I understand where you're coming from. This is why this year is such a big deal. And this is me trying to be as transparent and real as I think we all can be. And 402-464-5685, feel free to text in the thoughts, to disagree, to agree. It doesn't bother me. I want to hear all sides. AD, this is where it gets uncomfortable and why there's so much pressure on this year. Because you have a combination of the way it ended on the field last year, where you got beat up to Penn State, to Iowa, to Utah. And then you lost to USC. You were unable to connect and win on your two marquee games last year, Michigan and USC. Now, sure, if you want to use the Dylan Raiola getting hurt is the reason why you lost USC, okay, we can put that on the side.
Football
right?
happens.
We can put that on the side. That's fine. On top of that, you came out publicly and basically, when your name was up in other coaching searches, you asked for more money and you got your extension. Then to go out and get beat up physically by Penn State, Iowa, and Utah. And that's the football side. Now let's talk the non-football.
I think my blood pressure is going
But
up.
don't. No. I'm trying to be soothing. I'm trying to soothe.
This is not very
No.
soothing.
Then on top of it, you have programs around the athletic department doing a lot nationally,
a lot less,
with a lot less. And so the conversations that will be had this upcoming year, if it's not successful, and what's success for Nebraska fans? 7 to 8 wins. Which Boat Anchor says Big Swim. Don't forget the Minnesota game.
Oh my gosh!
But here's the thing.
You ain't lying,
let me ask you this.
You ain't lying, Boat Anchor.
Let me ask you this.
That one was inexcusable.
What would be
inexcusable?
This is a good question for the text line. What would be comparable in Husker men's basketball?
My Apple Watch seriously just changed on the heart part. This is
I have not thought about this. I have not thought about this because and this is going to be like an open-ended pondering conversation.
You say punch?
Pondering.
Eric said throat punch.
Yeah. They don't like what I'm saying. Here's the thing. What would be the equivalent of 8 wins in Nebraska football to Nebraska men's basketball? Do you see what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Like because so if the Sweet 16 in Nebraska men's basketball is a January 1st bowl game for Nebraska football, what would be the equivalent? And would you be happy with that for Nebraska men's basketball? Because I think that's where the indication of us dropping the expectations and the standard, if you will really showcase its stripes. Do you see what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Like, what would be the equivalent? So Thomas and Lincoln says 20 wins total. Nebraska men's basketball has done that the last 4 years. Right? 9066, missing the tourney and 1 win in the Crown or NIT. Right? But if the goal is to win or to make the NCAA tournament, and that's now the goal going forward for Nebraska, think about what we're asking for Nebraska football to be quote unquote successful for us.
Slim, this might be hard to hear, but I mean, it's regardless if it's hard to hear, just the facts. You have a program and programs in baseball, in volleyball, in wrestling, in did I mention softball?
Yeah, no,
baseball.
Exactly.
You know where I'm going.
Where you've actually, dare I say, take stuff. You've taken things.
You've taken things. You look at people could say, well, they had a late rally in baseball last year. Still won the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
Still won the Big Ten championship.
You're on back-to-back regional berths.
Back-to-back regional berths. Wrestling, best finish, third, second, two straight years at third place finishes. Volleyball, we don't even talk about that because we already know where that dominance is gone. Swim, in every one of those, players are being developed. And here's the reality. Swim, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a scene from the movie The Tuskegee Airmen, and they just get checked in. And their sergeant says to them, everything you need is on this base. Everything you see on this book is everything you need.
Yeah.
If it doesn't say United States, let me finish. If it doesn't say United States Air Corps on it, you don't need it.
Yeah.
As a Nebraska football player, everything you need is on that campus. Now, I'm not saying that to have a life. What I'm simply saying is until everyone from top down dials into Nebraska football development and winning, things don't change. You don't have time for a lot of other stuff, Swim.
Yeah.
You don't have time for a lot of other things. Even when you're winning, you really don't, because you're saying, if we want to keep the edge, we have to do things that other teams aren't willing to do. When you don't have the edge, you really have to do things at a different level, a different effort, a different focus, a different discipline, because you're not winning. And you have the resources to do it. I'm going to hold my son Aiden very accountable because he scored a 34 in the ACT. He has the mental capacity and the resources. If he comes in the house pulling C's and D's, hell no, because you have the ability and resources to do it. When you're not doing it, I'm looking at what you're doing with your time. I'm looking at what you're doing with your extra resources. I'm looking at what you're doing with your study habits. If you're not producing, you can't say you don't have the capacity to do it. And one thing I tell high school students all the time, Swim, and adults as well, if you have an iPhone, swipe right and scroll down. You know what it shows? How much time you spent on social media. Look at yours. I don't know about Android,
Swipe right.
but I know on an iPhone, if you swipe right and scroll down, it shows you how much you spent time on every one of those apps.
Yeah, I'm good.
So the reality is this. If you say you don't have time to take care of business, swipe right. What are your habits? What are your behaviors? What are your activities? Where are you going? What are you doing? And I'm asking every single player in my program, I don't care if it's rifle shooting. If you can't shoot the broadside of a barn, you ain't shooting enough. Bottom line.
Listen to the applause.
Swim.
The applause. Everybody's clapping on their car. You like that. I know. I'm just trying to put a light note to it.
When you got talking all those stats of my blood pressure, my iPhone watch literally
the applause
showed my blood pressure.
Hold on. They're still clapping. They're still clapping. Give it again. Let's hear it one more time for Aaron Davis.
Swim, and you know what, dude? Here's the reality. I'm not saying you win every game. I'm not saying you win a natty. But you sure as hell better have the work put in.
Yeah.
To build it, that's just the thing. And I don't care what sport, I don't care what job, what office. Swim, I always look at, show me the receipts. I always want to look at the receipts, man. Not how much you talk about it. No, show me the receipts.
Yeah, it's been really interesting because we've had some response. Justin Hickman brought up this. Flip the question that I asked a few minutes ago around. Okay, what would be the equivalent of the Nebraska basketball season for Husker football? Are you making the playoff and getting bounced in the first round? Because that puts you at about a top 15 team in the country, which is what Nebraska basketball is. So it's an interesting activity, exercise, if you will. Nick's bully says was getting ready to run through my wall until Nick ruined it.
You know, Swim. I
was trying. I'm worried about. I see a vein popping out of your forehead, guys. I'm worried about it.
You know, it's just
we have
Swim,
to hug now after this.
You look at so many programs. Throw Indiana out of it.
Yeah,
throw them out. Look at Tulsa.
What do you know about Tulsa?
No. Look at the teams that made the playoffs that didn't have the Tulsa resources we got.
Yeah, Tulane.
I mean, Tulane, not Tulsa. Tulane. You look
Yeah.
at Tulane, small school down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Make it to the playoffs. Hell, we can even look at Tulsa. I mean, but you look at Tulane, what they've done. You can look at a myriad of others. Look at Iowa, for heaven's sakes. Our team right to the east of us doesn't have the talent we have, but they know who they are. They know who they are. They are dialed in to Iowa Hawkeye football. And I can say whatever I want. They've consistently and this year was just a manhandling.
Yeah.
Just an absolute Swim. That game, to me, I didn't expect it to be that bad. The Minnesota game was unacceptable, but the Iowa showed, to me, it showed the gap. And I ain't talking about talent. You know what that game was, Swim? Want to.
Yeah.
That game was pure want to. We can talk about, no, talent-wise, it's not even close.
Yeah.
That was a simple 1-2 game. I am going to punish you in your freaking mouth and punch you over and over, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you know what? People can say whatever they want about the hit, the young man, our returner, our returner guy that got popped in the ball from
I mean, like there's Ja'Cory, there's Kenneth
Ja'Cory.
Williams.
Yeah, Ja'Cory, yes, was
Yeah.
question. But you know what?
Yeah.
It was the intent and where the hit came from. It came from I'm going to knock his freaking head off. Be danged with the penalty. I'm not saying you play loose renegade ball, but I'm simply saying they played that way on each three phases of the game, offensively, defensively, and we know special teams. The big kick return that young man got.
Yeah.
Guys got helmets on helmets, hats on hats. Swim, that's 1-2 football. Either you do it or you don't. I'm
All
done.
right. We're late.
I'm done.
8893 says, I laughed so hard because of the applause. I think I ran over a squirrel. That poor squirrel.
Hopefully it wasn't our squirrel out.
Yeah.
front.
Hey, look. Those are in WITSEC. Witness protection.
Yeah, they are. When we come back, we'll talk about the NFL draft.
We'll talk about what we were going to talk about.
We'll talk about first of all, the first draft picks. Who's got them? We already know the Raiders have got theirs. The first one. We'll go through that for our last segment. We'll be back at Stride.
Wow, I have never seen you work out this much.
Gotta get in shape. New game. Must play.
New game?
Yeah. Nebraska Lottery's new game. Millionaire for life. $1 million a year. For life.
Wow, that's incredible. I better get in shape too. Can I borrow those 5-pound weights when you're done?
Yeah, sure.
Play Millionaire for Life. Just $5 and drawings every day. Top prize odds 1 in 22 million.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
The University of Nebraska Rodeo Association excites to announce the 2026 Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo. Come on out to Sandhills Global Event Center May 1st and 2nd. Cheer on the University of Nebraska Rodeo team as they take on teams from all across the Great Plains region. Friday is college night, and Saturday afternoon, kids attend free with purchase of adult GA ticket at the door. Advance tickets on sale now at sandhillsglobaleventcenter.org. Don't miss the Nebraska Cornhusker College Rodeo, May 1st and 2nd.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Looking for something fun tonight? Axe throwing, local beer, and great vibes are waiting at Arbor Axe House. From casual nights out to celebrations and team events, it all starts here. Reserve a lane today at arbораxe.com. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement.
Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour.
Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you'll never come.
Saturday, April 25th, Memorial Stadium.
Wish I didn't, but I do.
With special guests, Kings of Leon and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com.
I think I heard you coming.
Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Second segment of the 10 o'clock hour here with you. Nick Sainert alongside AD. AD will be here back with us momentarily. 402-464-5685. The Honda Lincoln Hotline. The Starter Heyman text line open for you guys the rest of the way. Let's just get to some of these texts here. Ones that we want to have AD and I speak to. When you look at it here. All right, first up, leading us off. It is going to be, let's see, Joe B. says, we've had coaches in here that have had the right attitude and culture since Tom Osborne, and AD and the fans and the AD and the fans ran them out with 9 and 10 win records. The wrong people are calling the shots at Nebraska. I think that is also something that down the road, maybe we have the conversation about is what does the leadership look like at Nebraska? I think maybe that's part of the conversation after a while as well. You didn't close the door. First AD runs into the door. You ran into the door. I heard you. You ran.
Don't you start with me.
Don't start what?
It was your fault for getting me pissed off.
Did you start walking away?
Filth 4 and filth.
Well, the best part was I'm reading the text and I just hear boom. Because he just opened the handle. So we have codes on all of our doors, so we don't just have random Joe Schmoes coming into our studio. And I just hear AD just run to the door, and then he opens it up, and then he doesn't close it. And I'm like, AD, the little things. It's the little things.
You know what?
What?
And it's what you're saying is spot on. It's the little things
you
do.
Rubber Duck from LinkedIn says, can you guys keep expanding on this and letting our frustration out?
I don't know if my blood pressure can handle it. I don't know if it can handle it. All right.
Denny and Mobile. I'm old school, and I'm not used to just 6 to 7 wins. I want 9 or 10. That's what I'm used to. Amen, AD. Amen. These kids need to put in the hard work to become successful as a football team. I would say this. We can blame the players, but at some point, the adults got to do the job.
It's collective.
Yeah, like it's a conglomerate, man.
It's conglomerate. It's a collective effort.
GBR Capped on the YouTube stream says, glad we all got that out in the open air. Hopefully they are listening. Woo! And that'd be interesting.
Let's
hope that
win.
I might not make it to a practice.
Win. I haven't been to a practice since 2016.
Well, I just might not be allowed.
Just win. So here's the deal. If you have a hard time hearing those things, maybe that's the freaking problem. That's the freaking problem.
I always love to say this, to tell the story. And it was my first year at Big Ten Football Media Days a couple of years ago out at Lucas Oil Stadium. And I remember hearing Ryan Day speak. And people want to joke around and make fun of it, Ryan Day, simply because he, everybody has the jokes, right? We've all heard them. Oh, he, got started with the full cupboard, full cabinet, right? Well, at the end of the day, you still have to figure out a way to elevate it, and I feel like he's done that.
He stayed relevant.
He stayed relevant, right? Won a natty, been involved, had been in the conversation, right? You could also argue that it's even more difficult to follow a legendary coach than it is to follow a failing coach. Like I think
that's something that we're seeing Alabama go through right now. They're trying to figure out how to handle Kalen DeBoer. They just gave him an extension and a large raise. Think about how difficult it is to follow a legend in Nick Saban.
But he made it to the playoffs.
And he made it to the playoffs. But like,
that's
so,
why Swim. I'm not saying you're saying this.
Yeah.
To me, none of those are excuses.
No,
not
you
when
can't.
you're a blue blood program.
Yeah.
And you have the resources and a rabid fan base,
So,
and you have
But
to me, all of those things. I'm just going to bring it back. Well, when a coach comes here, I'm not going to say any names. You know what I'm talking about. You come here, it's a fishbowl. You didn't just drop out of a different atmosphere. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be like this.
Can we
What the hell are
also
you talking about?
Like for somebody that never wants to talk about Nebraska, he sure talks a lot about Nebraska. I'll just also say that, which is it's too bad.
Don't take the job.
Yeah, so just going back to kind of what I was thinking is like I just sat there and thought to myself, like, when Ryan Day at Big Ten Football Media Days, that's what I was going to discuss. Was he talked about how, because you were saying, hey, look, if you listen to this, or if you're hearing things and you don't want to hear them, or you get pissed off about them and you shy away from them, then they might be true. I think here's the thing. Ryan Day said something. Somebody asked, hey, do you allow former players, why are you so willing, like spring game? Because this was when spring games were starting to become obsolete, or the conversations were at least being had about, hey, are we getting to a point to where you won't be able to have spring games because people can watch film? And with the portal, and that was the time when they had the second portal window, and you could watch the spring game, and then you could contact players after spring football and stuff. And they asked him, they're like, why are you so willing to keep everything the same? And he's like, well, when you have confidence in what you're doing, you want people to see it, right?
Swim, and why wouldn't you invite your family back?
Yeah,
that's
an additional conversation, but it's more so of like the part that I realized was like, those dudes all have the FU mentality.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, it's something different. Yeah. You want to see what we're doing? All right, cool. I'm not afraid to show you. I don't care if you're an expert in a field. I feel like I'm an expert in this field.
Absolutely.
So I'm confident in what we're doing. I'm confident in our guys. I'm confident in our roster. I'm confident in our process.
Bingo.
So guess what? I have nothing to hide, and I'm inviting you to see what we do. Because why? Because number one, we get one-on-one with each other. I still feel like I can beat you, even though you know something that's coming. And number two, I don't think you'll be able to replicate what I do. And it's that FU mentality that everybody searches for. Not everybody has it, and you can't fake it, because if you fake it and you get exposed, you look more and more like a fraud. How you feel?
First of all, two things. The beard and the haircut are impeccable.
Thank you.
Just want to put that
I
out
appreciate
there.
it. Big day yesterday.
It is.
Shout out to Mike.
Mike, well
Mike
done.
Mike really
well done on the
kicked
beard
that
game.
behind yesterday.
I love it.
Mike had that FU mentality.
Yes,
when he grabbed those clippers last night or yesterday, he knew exactly what he was doing.
He went to his zone.
Yeah. It's like Wendy Peppercorn in the Sandlot. She knows exactly what she's doing. Mike knows exactly what he's doing.
What you just said was so spot on, because number two, to galvanize that.
Yeah.
Jason will tell you this. Jay Foreman will tell you this. Terrell Farley will tell you this. Any of the guys will tell you this. Now, we can go back. Well, that was the 90s. Well, throw the year out of it. When something works and you know what works, bring it right back to what you said, Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't care if you come here and see it. Stop it. Offensive linemen, the pipeline would literally tell the other team, we're running the same play. We're running the same play. Stop it. We would invite coaches to come watch.
Think about how bad
we're going to run the same play. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to make you all eunuchs. Look it up. You know what I'm talking about. Because we're going to do the same thing, and we're basically going to castrate you.
Yeah, that's sweet. It's cool. I wish I could seen it.
Oh, and Swim, you seen it with Indiana?
Sure.
You knew what Indiana was going to do, but I get your point.
Yeah.
You knew what Indiana was going to do. They're going to play mistake-free football and punch you in the mouth. You mean to tell me we don't know what Iowa's going to do every freaking year? They lull you to sleep, and then they beat you. They know who they are. Ryan Day, I don't care if you come watch it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I want you to come watch.
Come watch it. No problem.
Just so you can get a preview of what's going to happen in the fall.
You're going to see the same exact play.
Yeah.
Heck, you can look at my call sheet if you want. Stop it. Oh, man, my blood pressure.
Yeah, you good. The good thing is we only got about 13 minutes left in the show.
Henry, Big Bank, Hank, you're exactly right. Tennifer, God rest his soul. Coach Young, God rest his soul. All those guys, it was a standard. It was a mentality. And as JP said earlier today, either you got on or you got the hell off. And you were going to be held accountable by the guys in that locker room. There was not going to be any half-tail efforts out there because you're going to be called out, if not physically assaulted.
Here we go.
We'll be back.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank or neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And wow, what a great spring it has been here. We've had record sales happening at Koppel. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is giving out employee pricing on select new models. Yes, you heard that right. Employee pricing is happening right now at Koppel on select new models. So please stop on in the store and see the team or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Some rebates to dealer.
Don't leave your spring digging projects to chance. Call Nebraska 811 before grabbing the shovel so utilities like LES can mark their buried lines and help you prevent injuries and outages.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their Contact Us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas, and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call
John Henry's. 435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. Unknown texter, thank you so much. 356. Best show ever. Thanks, JP and the stool. Thank you, guys. I think he's talking about JP and those guys, too.
Yeah.
But that was a great show because JP came with it. Coach Bush, Jakey Jake, Sippy Sip. Sippy's a funny dude, man.
Sip's out of control.
He's
Somebody needs to wrangle Sip.
Bill says breathe.
The other day, he gave me a restaurant recommendation. And he goes, Nick, I got a restaurant recommendation for you. I was like, where? And he's like, 12th floor Harrah's, Council Bluffs. I was like, what? And he's like, it's a little pricey.
There is some good food. It's a good restaurant.
I was like, I didn't even know they had a restaurant up
very
there.
Fine dining.
I was like, he was like, 12th floor Harrah's, Council Bluffs. And I was like, okay.
Some good food.
If I'm ever in Council Bluffs, I will go to the
You're
Harrah's.
dropping at least a C note.
No, I'm good.
On the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Dropping some money.
Would you like to go to McDonald's?
I've seen the Arby's at Council Bluffs. They got one over there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Bill and Bennett, just breathe, AD. Denny and Mobile, what's up? AD, we're getting the world too old to be this fired up. We're too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to calm down. We got a great meeting after this with one of our show, one of the relationships with the show, Children's Museum. So what do you got this afternoon, real quick?
Got a couple of things. I told you I'm going to see I got to get a couple of small procedures done this afternoon. So early evening, I would say it's like 4 o'clock. I got to get a couple of procedures done this afternoon. Nothing major, but got to go get some stuff taken care of on the old body. It's wearing down. It's seen better days. The old body's wearing down. The joints are wearing down. I gotta go now. So anyway, I gotta get taken care of. But no, I got a great meeting with our friends at the Bourbon Theater. We're going to be doing some exciting things. So we can talk about it. The Lincoln Children's Museum, they got a great event coming up in July. It's called Sips and Science. Tickets aren't on sale just yet, but when they are, they're going to be working with us. We're going to be helping them out, talk about that event. Lincoln Children's Museum, obviously, once football season starts, they'll do their game day play dates like they did last year. But a great event there in July that I'm excited to meet with Ellie about here in a couple of minutes. But then after that, the Bourbon Theater, we're going to be doing some exciting things with the Bourbon Theater. So I got that at 1 p.m. as well today. So a couple of exciting things.
Great stuff. Folks, it's Started Up Thursday. Let me say something, folks. It may make some people uncomfortable if I haven't already. You can't take everybody with you. You know, some people prefer comfort over growth. Some people prefer complaining over improving. Some people prefer talking about success and progress rather than actually taking action. As I've always said to myself, I've said it to you before, action are the receipts that prove that you want what you say you want. Mindset spread, negativity spreads faster. You can't take everybody with you. Why are you laughing, Big Bo?
Because Eric said, Nick, I've got a restaurant suggestion more in your price range. Southeast corner of 14th and Q, a wonderful mom and pop restaurant called Arby's. That's
Arby's is
funny.
good stuff.
Hey, curly fries.
Some curly fries.
The
some
curly
bunkers,
fries.
and some ranch.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Folks, it's one-on-one with DP coming up next. We'll ride with you tomorrow.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call
John Henry's. 435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
and electrical.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Don't leave your spring digging projects to chance. Call Nebraska 811 before grabbing the shovel so utilities like LES can mark their buried lines and help you prevent injuries and outages.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Cinco de Mayo will be here before you know it on May 5th, and Tipsy Tina's is the place to be. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 2 p.m. on May 5th for the Street Festival, featuring piñatas, giveaways, and more. Plus, see llamas from Sweet and Sassy Llama Farm from 5:30 to 7:30. DJ Joe Cruz will entertain starting at 7 p.m. with a spicy taco eating contest at 7:30. And the best part, as always, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Tuesday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at 8th and Q.
Let's face it, there are some things people experience every year that are no fun. Flu shots, spring cleaning, dental